coming to the procedure of
What are the criteria?
the poverty line.
What is the income line?
All that exact.
What do you deal with?
In direct tax, we have corporate tax and income tax.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fees, penalties, etc. collected from
Okay,
the people
fair
are
enough.
also.
Yeah, next.
The asset monetization schemes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Can you quickly tell me 3 schemes in last 1 decade which have benefited the women?
See, you're an excellent candidate. That's it. You've got a very good personality and you are very good speaker.
Yes, Sidharth.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
You can open your button outside before entering. That would be better because if you open before the board, sometimes you may not be able to open it under stress. Okay. You look that better open it outside.
Okay, sir.
Okay, introduce yourself, Sidharth.
Sir, my name is Sidharth M Joy and I hail from the hometown of Parur in Kollam district and currently residing in Thiruvananthapuram. I am currently working as an assistant at the Food and Civil Supplies Department in Kerala Government Secretariat. Alongside my administrative duties, sir, I am also a research scholar at the Institute of English, University of Kerala.
So you are doing PhD, I saw,
Yes, sir.
in English literature.
Yes, sir.
So, but you have opted for Malayalam literature, not
Yes.
English literature. Why?
Sir, my decision to opt Malayalam literature for my optional came from multiple reasons. One is personal and some is professional. Coming to the personal reason, sir, from my childhood itself, my interest in literature was sowed in me by my grandmother. She used to tell me stories. She used to read me books. She wanted me to read
Then
newspapers.
you should have done PhD in Malayalam literature.
Sir, I'm coming to that.
Okay. Be brief then.
Sir,
Okay, that's okay.
So until completion of my school times, I read only Malayalam books, sir. So I wanted to come out of the comfort zone and take English literature for my graduation, so that it will give me more exposure to national and international arena. So I decided to take English literature for my graduation, sir. And coming to decision of optional, sir, when I compared the syllabus of both Malayalam and English literature, many of the Malayalam books were actually completed by me in school times also, and it aligns more with my research area also, Malayalam literature.
So, what is the topic of your PhD?
Sir, the topic of my PhD research is related to pre-independent legislative speeches and debates from Travancore.
So, who are the main speeches which you are looking into?
Sir, I am looking specifically at the speeches made by Ayyan Kali, the social reformer of Kerala, Kumar and Ashan, the poet, and then there are many leaders like Anna Chandy, who spoke for the rights of women, and we have T.K. Madhavan, who spoke for the temple entry movement within the Srimulam Praja Sabha. I look at such discourses, sir.
Okay, you come from which district you said? Thiruvananthapuram?
Sir, I am originally from Kollam, but residing in Thiruvananthapuram for the last 10 to 15 years.
How many districts are there in Kerala?
Sir, 14 districts.
Which is the biggest one?
Sir, I have a slight confusion in that because there was a recent rearrangement. I think currently Idukki is the biggest district in Kerala.
And which is the most populated?
Sir, Malappuram is the most populated district.
So, they are demanding, I was reading in paper, division of the districts, there is a demand. What is your stand on that?
Sir, I think it takes some time to divide a particular district. So we have to consider certain conditions before dividing the district. So I'm not specifically aware about the consequences of dividing that particular district, sir.
No, what normally means better administration. If their district is small, there can be better administration. People can get quicker and better services. So, what is your take on that? That's what I am asking you. Or bigger districts have some problems?
Sir, in my general opinion, I think smaller units of administration will be helpful in carrying out administration more efficiently, and it helps the district administration to take the services to the doorsteps more in a more efficient manner, sir. So I think in that particular aspect, it will be good.
So, what are your role as assistant in Food and Supply Department?
Sir, I am currently working as the assistant. It's an entry-level clerical job. So my major responsibilities regarding the management of correspondence, the petitions that are being submitted to the minister as well as the secretary.
Okay, you
And
tell me, what is the issue of one nation, one ration card? What is the state? What is your take on that?
sir, one nation, one ration card was a measure taken by the government in order to ensure ration supplies for everybody, especially the internal migrants. For example, the people coming to Kerala from Bihar can avail rations from Kerala's ration shops using one nation ration card. So I think it has made a portable opportunity and interoperability in availing rations, and it upholds India's commitment of right to food for everyone, sir.
But there are some challenges in it, in its implementation. Some people say that it's difficult. How many people will migrate? It is difficult to know. And the ration is arranged for certain people. 20 people come. And the place where the other 10 people ration was there is nobody to take the ration. So what do you think?
Sir, I think it is these difficulties are there due to the fact that the program is in its pilot stage, sir. Because now the communication between states are in its preliminary stage. We had certain meetings related to one nation, one ration card also in the secretariat with the NIC. Officials of NIC were speaking about the importance of data exchange between states. So the procedure has just started only. It's nearly 1 year that the states have shared their data between each other.
Okay,
Sir.
thank you, Sidharth. Sir.
Siddharth,
Sir.
why Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is celebrated on what date?
Sir, it is celebrated on 9th of January due to the historical reasons, sir. Gandhi has returned from South Africa on that date on 1915, sir.
Gandhi ji.
Which Gandhi?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Ah.
Sorry, sir.
How much milk is produced by a cow?
No, sir, I am not aware about that particular fact.
What is the weight of cow?
Sir, can I take a guess? It's nearly 200 kilogram.
350 kg.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is milk production in India?
Sir, I cannot recall the exact quantity of milk, but India is among the top producers of milk in the world.
Yeah. How many million metric tons? May I guess?
Sir, is it somewhere related to 10 million metric tons?
It's 248 million.
Sorry, sir.
So, which crops India is number one in the world?
Sir, turmeric is one crop in which India is number one.
Cereals, among the cereal crops?
Among the cereal crops, in the quantity of rice produced, sir, India always competes with China. It's very close that sometimes India gets first, then China gets first. So, there's very close competition in rice, sir.
How much rice you produce?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about the quantity of production.
How much water does 1 kg rice need?
Sorry, sir.
Make a guess.
1 liter?
3,500 liters.
3,500 liters. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So India produces around 150 million metric tons of rice.
Okay, sir.
And now, just recently, India has become number one
Okay,
in
sir.
rice. Okay. Apart from that, we are number one in which other?
Sir, in production of banana, I think India is number one in the world.
Production of?
Banana.
Okay, I'm not aware. Millets?
Yes, sir. Millet production is very high in India, and different types of millet. Fox millet.
Millets, we are number one. And what about eggs?
Eggs, I'm not aware
Yes,
about.
we are second largest in the world. And what about wheat?
Wheat, we are in the top 5 only, sir. I'm not think we are the leaders of wheat production.
We are second biggest.
Second.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you quickly tell me 3 schemes in last 1 decade which have benefited the women? Government of India schemes? Quickly.
Sir, one is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao.
That's not a scheme.
That's a slogan.
It's a slogan.
Coming to schemes, sir, Mission Shakti scheme by the government, and there is PM Poshan initiative extended to women for nutritious food, and thirdly, the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam by the government enabling reservation of women.
Scheme. When we talk of scheme,
Okay.
Ujjwala.
Ujjwala scheme, sir.
Okay. Swachh Bharat.
Open defecation. Yes, sir. Switch bed.
What?
Sir?
What has happened in Swachh Bharat?
Sir, as per the Swachh Bharat mission, the infrastructure related, the toilet infrastructure was improved in many of the
So how
rural
many
areas.
toilets have been built?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall the exact number.
Ujjwala, how many connections have been given?
No, sir, I am not aware about this.
10.7 crore.
10.7. Okay, sir.
12 crore toilets. And how does toilet operate?
Sir,
How does the toilet operate?
in what particular manner, sir?
What does the toilet need for operation?
Water.
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 How many water connections?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
14 crore water connections. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sidharth,
Sir.
you're working as assistant in the Foods and Civil Supplies Department?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How easy or difficult is it to make one of those, green ration cards, on which you can take free food?
Difficult in the sense, sir?
I mean, how easy is it to make that ration card for a person? Your department must be dealing with making of
Yes,
ration
sir.
cards, issuing ration cards.
Yes, sir. So, coming to the procedure of...
What are the criteria?
Sir, the criteria is, one is related to the income of that particular family, that below poverty line, the poverty line
What
has
is the income line right now? What is the income?
Sir, can you take a guess on
No, why? You are working in that department. You should know.
Sir, I'm not able to recall it. It's nearly 30 to 40 rupees per day or something in that way, poverty line.
You don't know anything about ration cards.
Sir, I cannot recall that exact.
What do you deal with? The
Sir, I deal with the issues of fair price shops.
fair price. So it's basically fair price shops and ration cards are
Yes.
similar things.
Sir, but,
They're related, very closely related.
Very closely related, sir.
So you should be aware of what is how a ration card is made. What are the problems people are facing in obtaining rations, and particularly what is the criteria for giving ration cards to people with free food and all. Because we claim that we are giving free food to 80 crore people,
Yes, sir.
but it is actually not so. 80 crore people don't live below that
The
criteria,
poverty. Yes, sir.
which is mentioned in the card.
Sir, the problem is that I deal with the issue of fair price shops, and there is another seat which deals with ration cards.
But you're sitting there,
Yes, sir.
you must be hearing,
Yes,
listening.
sir, that's my mistake.
Once
sir,
you sit in a particular department dealing with it, you have to know about
yes, sir.
a ration card, how the system works.
Yes, sir.
Unless you know how the system works, how will you know what problems people are facing with fair price shops?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is what is required of a civil servant.
Okay, sir.
Now you have taken Malayalam literature, and you are also doing English literature and PhD.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, which are the comparable books in novels in English literature, which deal with these same social issues which are being dealt with in Malayalam literature, which is, say, for example, Indulekha. I think it's in our syllabus.
Yes, sir.
So what does Indulekha deal with, and what are the comparable books in English literature?
Sir, can I take a moment, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Can I? Sir, coming to Indulekha, I have heard that the work Henrietta Temple by Benjamin Disraeli deals with a very similar issue. But I also believe that Pride and Prejudice, the work by Jane Austen, is also very similar. Not in its exact
What is the
sense.
main issue dealt with in Indulekha?
Sir, the main issue dealt in Indulekha is women's agency in their marriage. Along with that,
Which social evil it deals with?
Sir, the property rights, regarding the property rights, it's related to
Child marriage, that Nambudiri's Sambandham system.
Yes, Sambandham system, and also
So does Pride and Prejudice deal with those things?
not in that exact manner, sir, but the idea that
Does Pride and Prejudice deal with women literacy?
rather than women's literacy, sir, I think it deals with the women's agency.
Women's agency. That is background theme. in both the novels.
Yes, sir.
But specific issues, evils and all, which is a comparable thing with English literature.
Sir, then, sir, I think the novel Khasakinte Itihasam in Kerala, which
No, I'm asking about
sorry, sir.
comparison with Malayalam literature in similar books. See, the English didn't have these problems. They didn't have
Yes, sir.
child marriage. They didn't have, this sambandham system. They didn't have polygamy, at least on paper. So you can't find a book there in the modern English literature which will deal with that. Maybe Greek
Yes.
literature and all you'll find. Latin, not in English literature. That's why you can't recall.
No, sir. The thing was that
Okay,
I
thank
was.
Siddharth, we'll go to something else. Back again to India's food production. Yeah.
Okay.
Where does India rank in terms of tea?
Ma'am, in case of tea also, India is in the first position or in close competition with China, first and second, ma'am.
Which are the other tea producers?
One is China, ma'am, and then I'm not aware about. I think some Southeast Asian countries are also producing tea, ma'am, but I'm not aware about the particular countries.
What are your brands of tea of Kerala?
Ma'am, in Kerala, there are certain estates. Kannandevan tea is one thing that is from Kerala. AVT is one tea, and then people also use Taj Mahal, Red Label, etc.
Okay, no, tea which is grown in Kerala.
The varieties of tea, ma'am.
Well, fair enough.
Okay, ma'am.
Where exactly is it grown? Where are the tea gardens?
Tea gardens, ma'am. That's in the hilly mountains of Kerala, especially in Idukki, Wayanad districts. We can see many tea estates.
Okay, all right, okay. Now, what are the other crops of Kerala?
Ma'am, the other major crops of Kerala are one is rubber and spices production also. Kerala is fair enough.
Spice.
Rubber spices,
Which
ma'am.
spices?
Ma'am, specifically pepper, turmeric, the nutmeg, etc. are certain spices that are grown in Kerala.
What else amongst crops?
Ma'am, rice is produced in Kerala, in Mundagan, Punja, in that ways. So,
What other food items?
I'm coming to food items. We have marine production also. Marine food production is good in Kerala, and poultry production is also working well. Then vegetable productions and fruit productions are there. In pineapple is there in Vadakulam, and Nelliyambadi, I think some orange farms are there.
Hello, fair enough. Cashews and
Cashews there.
yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. Okay, all right. And now, which country has the highest arable land in the world?
Ma'am, can you take a guess on that? Ma'am, is it China?
No.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware about that.
Let's say it's America. Okay, USA.
Okay.
Right. And number two?
Number two, China, ma'am, or India.
It's India.
It's India. Okay, ma'am.
India has the second largest, very close to the US, although US is much larger in size, but the arable land is very high of India.
Okay.
Right? And then Russia and then China.
Okay.
Okay. All right, never mind. So we move on to something else. What is monetary policy and what is fiscal policy?
Ma'am, monetary policy and fiscal policy are two branches of the economic policy of the country, and monetary policy specifically deals with the Reserve Bank's policies through the banking system to control liquidity in economy, and fiscal policy refers to the government's efforts through taxation and other measures, ma'am.
So in the budget, which is the policy which is in operation?
Ma'am, in budget, fiscal policy is in operation.
Fiscal policy, yes. And what are, what are the sources? Yeah, resource mobilization. What are the sources of income for Government of India?
I'm coming to sources of income for Government of India. One is taxation, both direct and indirect taxes. In indirect taxes, we have the goods and services tax. In direct tax, we have corporate tax and income tax.
Yeah, fair enough. And what else?
Then the fees, penalties, etc. collected from the people are also.
Yeah, next.
Then, ma'am, we have the capital receipts, like the liquidation and privatization, the asset monetization schemes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fair enough. Right. So, why are we, so concerned about the raising of rates by RBI, and why does, the stock market also rise and fall because rates, why is it so important?
Ma'am, I think it is related to the money flow in the economy, because according to RBI's rise and fall in the interest rates will directly have certain impact on the money flow due to the lack of access to credit can reduce the liquidity in economy. So that leads to lesser money to invest. So in that sense, it affects the stock market, ma'am.
Okay, fair. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Sidharth, what is the subject of your PhD?
Ma'am, my subject of PhD is related to the pre-independent legislative speeches from Travancore, ma'am.
From Travancore.
Yes, ma'am.
It was a princely state, right? Okay. So let's move on. The Prime Minister traveled quite a bit in 2025. Would you recall some of his important visits?
Ma'am, I think he has visited certain African countries was one of the major sites of visit, ma'am.
Which African countries did he visit?
Ma'am, I'm not able to recall it at the moment. And also, sorry, ma'am, I cannot exactly recall the countries.
Did
that
he attend the
visited.
BRICS summit?
I think yes, ma'am. He attended the BRICS summit in Kazan, Russia.
That was the SEO summit. And BRICS summit was in Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. And he attended the G20 also. Where did he attend the G20?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not able to recall.
In South Africa,
South Africa. Okay.
Johannesburg, and Kazan you mentioned, where he attended the SEO.
I see.
But at the same time, he missed a few summits also. Which would they be?
One was, I think, ma'am, he missed the ASEAN summit.
ASEAN plus the East Asia summit. It's
East
called.
Asia summit.
Yeah, it's so ASEAN summit we do not attend. We are not a member of ASEAN.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, so East Asia
East
summit
Asia
he
summit.
missed. He missed a few others also. Tell me. He missed attending the UN General Assembly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, he didn't attend this time. So tell me, in the UN, how is the UN structure?
Ma'am, the United Nations is structured with the General Assembly, that all the member countries are part of the General
How
Assembly.
many members now in the UN?
Ma'am, 193.
Okay.
Then we have the Security Council with the 5 permanent members and 10 non-permanent members elected for the period of 2 years, ma'am. Then we have the International Court of Justice, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, and the UN Secretariat, ma'am. 6 permanent bodies of UN.
Geneva, we have few organizations in Geneva also. Which are they?
Ma'am, the organizations in Geneva, sorry, ma'am, I'm not able
UN
to.
Human Rights,
Okay, ma'am.
UNHCR for the refugees. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And few others also we have. WTO is also in Geneva, although it's not exactly UN. Okay.
Okay,
So what is the problem? Why do you want to restructure the United Nations?
Ma'am, India's claim for restructuring the UN comes from different concerns. One is definitely regarding the veto power exercised by the permanent members of United Nations Security Council, where the interest that the structure.
Okay, quickly.
Okay, ma'am. And secondly, the peacekeeping missions of UN remains ineffective in many of the areas. That's one concern, ma'am. And thirdly, the functioning of the General Assembly. India needs certain restructuring in the improving the power of General Assembly.
Please go through this.
Okay.
Your answer is off the mark a little bit, but you have to go because Foreign Service ranks high in your choices. So you have to know about this and other things which are happening. I'll end here, but you need some work to be done on this area. Okay.
Okay, Sidharth. So formal interaction is over. Okay. What is your self-assessment?
Sir, my self-assessment is I have not done up to the mark in the interview because there is a clear lack of knowledge that I have. And again, at certain points, even though I have studied certain things, since something goes wrong, then everything gets out of my hand.
recall.
How many mocks you have given?
Sir, this is my fourth mock interview.
Fourth.
Yes, sir.
So what was the feedback in the earlier ones? Major feedback, 1 or 2 points?
Sir, one or two things were, firstly, to reduce the speed of my presentation. Secondly, I have to be to the point rather than elaborating on things, sir. And thirdly, when I speak, I have to speak with the support of proper data and statistics. These three were the major reviews, sir.
No, you are a debater, you have been a speaker, I saw from your hobby.
Yes, sir.
So you are articulate person and confident that way. But surprisingly, you don't have much knowledge about your own department where you are working. That you should have hands-on, because food and supply department you are there. You don't know how ration card is made. What is the criteria? So that was little surprising.
Okay.
Okay. So at least get hold of your own department first. What is its role? How it's working? What are the different divisions in the department which works? Because they will consider you as a part of the department, not particular assignment. You may be dealing with fair price shops.
Okay, sir.
But you are supposed to know what is the work of the overall department, how it works, and what are the public related problems which they face. Okay? And public distribution, free ration policy, whether in your state, how many people are getting it, what is the criteria for that. So just have a look at your own department first.
Okay, sir.
That is very vital. Secondly, as your international relation also, you need to work, as
Okay, sir.
informed by one member in that discussion, because Indian Foreign Service is your second choice, and English literature is the third area where you have to work, vis-a-vis Malayalam literature, both that you have to be hands-on, because English literature is also very vast. They can ask about Shakespeare too, about your own Malayalam literature. Then when you speak about some great dignitaries like Gandhi ji,
Okay.
you should know Gandhi is not your friend or junior to you.
Oh, sorry, sir.
You can either say
And there are
Mahatma
many
Gandhi or
Gandhis.
Gandhi.
Okay.
Gandhi came on that day, from which Gandhi?
There are many Gandhis, no?
No, no, see, Mahatma Gandhi came all the way. So give due respect to the whosoever holding the
Similarly, when you
constitution.
talk of Prime Minister, you can't say Modi, huh?
Okay.
You have to say Prime Minister Modi.
or Mr.
Yeah, yeah.
and give some dignity to these people, constitutional authorities. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you are a good candidate. You have to, when you're February, luckily you have a time.
Okay.
So you can work and improve, definitely, no doubt. You have a speaking, you are a capacity, you are a debater. But only thing is that you have to listen to the question carefully, as told you in earlier mocks, and hit the main point in the very first shot.
Okay, sir.
Okay? In 3-4 lines, answer should be over.
Okay, sir.
See, you're
That's
an
it.
excellent
That's
candidate.
it. That's
Okay,
it.
you've got a very good personality
Yeah.
and you are very good speaker. Both things count in your favor.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, what are they looking for in an officer? And a person who's aware of his surroundings and
Yes.
who knows who can solve the problems of the people. For solving problems of people, you have to know the problems first. So, and there are going to be IAS officers on the panel, at least 1 or 2.
Yes, sir.
So they will know about the food supply department. They can ask you very deep questions about it. You must know everything about that department.
Yes, sir.
Overall picture you have to have. That is what. But one thing I liked about you, that you were not able to answer, but then you got unfazed and you kept on answering the other question. That is the best part of your personality. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
All the
what
best.
did you score in the last interview?
No, ma'am, this is my first interview.
It says 2024.
No, that's a prelims attempt, ma'am.
And which attempt?
Okay, okay,
This
okay.
is fourth attempt.
Okay.
You,
Tie,
you
your
do well.
knot of your tie should be very
Yeah,
up to
tie,
the
shave also,
दूसरे
you're
next
not shaved.
candidate का देख रही थी.
When you go to the
Acha,
any mock or
okay.
any interview, go like you are going for the final showdown.
Yes.
And when you enter we look at an officer is entering, not the candidate. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So go like this. Comb your hair, fresh, look fresh, energetic, and you are a good speaker. Add value through that. And handle the question. What you know, you tell in a brief manner. If you don't know, say, sorry, sir, I don't know. I need to read about it.
And don't take guesswork. Even if
don't
you're
guess.
provoked, don't take, because
don't
you may
guess.
be way off the mark. Huh?
Like in
That is-
how much water is
yeah,
required.
Yeah. Just
1
say
liter.
you don't know.
Okay.
Say you don't.
See, 19 February is edited. I find that your recall value is not so good. When I said, please go through what the Prime Minister meant, he went to more than 18, 19 countries. Your recall. So, what you do, try and write it down. And close your eyes and try to recall that. Not today, but maybe 3 days later, try and recall what I wrote.
Okay.
So you have to improve your recall value.
You have plenty of time. You can work. These are very small things which you can just work like that.
Yes.
And you have nice, smart personality, okay? Believe in yourself.
Yeah, when you reply to the whole panel. So 75% time look at the person who asked the question. Rest of time look at others also.
Okay, sir.
Others will switch off. So your job to keep the panel engaged.
Engaged. Okay.
All the best.
All the
All the
best.
best.
Thank you, sir.
All
Do
the
well.